In this video, I'm going to show you how I turned my closet into an office for under $200. So I started by taking all the measurements in my closet so I can better plan everything out in SketchUp. I then made the cut list and made all my cuts with a circular saw. Here I'm assembling the desk frame by making pilot holes where all the screws go. Then I drove number 10 3.5 inch construction screws to secure it. Now I'm mounting it to the wall by screwing it into every stud possible. Here I'm just driving the last piece of the desk frame on. I decided to go with this brick wall panel that they sell at Home Depot because it was pretty cheap and it adds a real texture of brick to the wall. To fasten it to the wall, I just use a silicone adhesive and a couple nails. To keep costs low, I just bought one 4x8 sheet and then painted it white so that it would blend well with the wall. After painting it, I decided to go with a wood wall, so I had to take the trim off and just make my own. So for the trim and the wood wall, I went with 1x6 and 1x4 spruce. I then sanded them to 220 grit and finished it with an Esspresso Stain. To fasten the wood panels to the drywall, I used my 18 gauge nailer hooked up to my compressor. If you don't have a pneumatic nailer or a battery powered, you can always just hand nail it. This will take a lot more time, but it'll still do the job. For that, you can use panel nails. They come in a couple different colors, so you can hide them pretty good. The wall was actually pretty easy, and it turned out so nice. For the top of the shelf, I'm just using some scrap white MDF that I had. And for the bottom, I just used typical sheathing, sanded that to 220, also put an Esspresso Stain on it, and put that on. For the ends, I just used some leftover 1x4, ripped that to width, sanded it to 220, and used Esspresso Stain again. And with that, I'm pretty much done. I just did some wire management so I didn't have to see a bunch of wires, threw the LED lights in, and this was the end result. If you like that video and want to see a lot more like it, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and stay safe.